Hey guys, good news, like really good news. I'm back and I'm here to talk for another 10 minutes or so. Yeah, that's the good news. Sorry about the anticlimax. Hope you weren't expecting anything amazing. I did talk it up a bit, but yeah, to me that's good news. So I hope you enjoyed that good news. Now that I've got that out of the way, how are you guys? Are you good? Again, I went for another run this morning, so I'm feeling better than 90% of the population who don't go for runs. Because trust me, if you go for runs, you're just better than everyone, unless they also run. But having said that, everyone is equal. It's just some people are a little bit better, that's all. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. So I really enjoyed reading the Today I Fucked Up subreddit, so I'm going to continue with that, because it's still so new to me and it just feels like Christmas every time I get to read it. So it just gets me excited and makes me tingle a bit and oh, sorry guys, something just leaked out of my penis. Alright, I'm back. Okay, now Today I Fucked Up story. It has a little common theme because I picked two stories and maybe it was a bit by chance, maybe it was a bit selective, but today's theme is vibrators, which I happen to have no knowledge about, but as usual, anything sexual just really instinctually gravitates towards me. So yeah, let's read it. Today I fucked up by ordering a vibrator off Amazon. Now I'm just gonna say, at least you didn't order a vibrator off Wish, because you can only imagine what you'd get off Wish. You'd probably get a fucking hot dog that has a live mouse in it that vibrates. I don't know. You just get something that's not what you asked for, but it does the job. You know what I mean? It's a really shitty version of it, but it does the job. So that's the first thing that came to my mind, a hot dog with a live mouse in it trying to get out. That will make it vibrate. Alright, I'm just going to stop there because I'm pissing myself off. Alright, let's get into the story. Obligatory, this happened a few years ago, disclaimer. I'd been single a while and I'd gone through quite a few vibrators. Does that happen? Do people like wear out vibrators like they're running shoes or something? Like, do you need a new vibrator? Like for shoes, every 500 kilometers that you've run, you need a new pair of shoes because you've outrun the shoes. Is that the same for vibrators? Every fucking 1000 hours it's vibrated, you need a new one? Let me know. To minimize embarrassment, sex shaming, I always buy online. There are some great stores in the US that I usually order from, and I've never had problems. The return address is always some generic sounding company, so nobody knows you bought from a sex shop. However, you pay a premium for their female friendly store and reputable brand. So when the last vibrator broke, I thought, why not just go to Amazon? Everything's cheaper there, they have tons of reviews, and this device really just has to do one thing: vibrate in your pussy. Or asshole, whatever you want. I found something that fit those criteria and specified that it came in discreet packaging. Definitely worth a try, right? After ordering, I realized it wasn't going to arrive for weeks because it was coming from China. Fine, not a big deal. Then it finally arrived. An international package from China. I had forgotten that every international package lists its contents on the customs form taped to the outside. Surely, they could put something innocuous on there like electronics or gifts, but no, they're in huge capital letters. It said on my package, female masturbation device. Wow, that had to be that specific, really? Not even male masturbation device, not even just human masturbation device, female masturbation device. Oh, God, I could never look the mailman in the eye again. Let this be a lesson to others. Support local businesses. Look, you just have to be happy that it wasn't your grandmother that saw that packaging, okay? Because in this next story, it does involve a grandmother and a vibrator. You should be happy it was just the mailman. Kind of creepy. Now he knows your weapon of choice, weapon of destruction, shall I say. Yeah, I don't know why you're so ashamed to... Well, I guess I'd kind of be ashamed to buy like a sex doll from a sex store. Yeah, okay, I can see, but toughen up a bit, you know? Just drink a cup of concrete, you'll be alright. Okay, so something about grandmother and vibrator, let's get into that one. Today, I fucked up by sending a vibrator to my grandmother. As you do, it really does happen to the best of us. Nothing better than sending a sweet, innocent little grandmother a fucking female masturbation device, as someone from China would call it. Okay. This involves multiple fuck-ups and happened a year or so ago. I bought a present for my grandmother from a website for her birthday. All went well. She got the present and was delighted with it. A few months later, I used the same website to order a vibrator, but it never arrived. Oh, I can see where this is heading. I think it's heading to her grandmother's house. I called customer support to complain, and they went over my order, including making sure that they had the correct address. It was then that I realized that I had sent the vibrator to my grandmother, as her address had been saved as the default one from the previous order. I called my grandmother to ask if she had received the package. Hey grandma, how are you? Oh, you just playing bingo? And, oh, okay. And you're baking an apple pie for the family? Oh, that's so cute. Hey, by the way, did a package arrive? And if it did you look inside? And did you happen to see a female masturbation device in it? Because if you did, that's not mine. It's totally not. But yeah, if you did get it, can you give it to me? I have more use for it than you do. No, I'm not saying you're old. No, I'm grandma. Maybe it's time to give it up. Okay, sorry, I just went on a tangent there. It's just a little scenario I had in my head. She said yes, she had, but she gave it to my dad. Oh yeah, I've got perfect person to give it to, the dad. That just makes it even worse. Now the dad knows, and then the dad's going to give it to the mum. And Jesus, the whole family's going to go through it. So, she gave it to my dad because she thought it was a toy for his cats that I had sent to her house by mistake. Nah, she knew what it was. Don't play innocent, grandma. You had a turn, now you pass it on. Now, I don't know if my grandmother honestly did not know that this was a vibrator and really thought it was a cat toy. I believe she really had no idea what it was. She grew up Catholic. Hey, Catholic has nothing to do with it. You know how those naughty little nuns are. Well, at least that's how they show them on Pornhub. But anyway, Catholics can be naughty. I went to a Catholic school. There was a lot of students giving head behind the fucking school chapel, even in the school chapel, okay? So Catholics aren't innocent. So she grew up Catholic in a small southern town and wasn't exposed to much outside of her little world. So now, not only had I sent a vibrator to my grandmother, she had given it to my dad. I refused to call my dad. I was not ready to have that conversation. But about a week later, I got the package from my dad that contained the vibrator. We never spoke of it. So it's just like a drug trade. The car pulls up, hands over the drugs, you hand the money, no word spoken, wind up the window, drive off. One of those. You would think that this is the end of the story, but it's not. Oh fuck, can't take it anymore. Remember when I called customer service to find out why I didn't get my package? They were very nice and sent out a replacement. Where did they send the replacement? To my grandmother. I never told them to change the address. At this point, I was just too embarrassed to ask anyone about it and tried to forget it ever happened. So the grandmother got spoiled with 2 fucking female masturbation devices. Lucky grandmother. I bet grandpa is over the moon. Cut to Christmas. My dad came to visit. He told me he had something for me, so I went to the guest room with him. He hands me the package with a vibrator and says, please, for the love of God, stop sending vibrators to your grandmother. So this girl is just come across as a sexual freak who is really intent on sending her grandmother vibrators. Her dad is like, what the fuck? She definitely takes after her mother. And the grandmother just thinks she's getting cat toys. So quite a messy situation there, if you ask me. So there you go, guys. There's today's topics, and they were kind of related. Vibrators. I like the correlation between those 2 stories. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate all your support and your comments. I'm going to stick to this new schedule of uploading every third day or second day. No, third day. We upload on Tuesday and then Friday. So next one would probably be on Monday, and then Thursday, and then Sunday, and then so on. So thanks for sticking in. As usual, the top 5 comments of this video will be featured at the end of the next video. So please leave your comment regarding the topic of this video, and I'll give it a sus. If I like it, I'll put it in. Yay! Hope everyone has a beautiful rest of their day or night, wherever you are. Yeah, go for a run, because it'll make you better than anyone. If you want to be better than your siblings, go for a run. I bet they're not running. Alright guys, that'll do it for me. Peace out. Comments from last video brought to you by Luke fucking Brooks.